Hello my dear, welcome to a new pick a pile reading on my channel Chandraghanta Tarot. I hope you all are doing good and everything is fine on your end. The topic of today's reading is the important life lessons that you have learned in the month of September 2025. There are three pictures of the thumbnail or these three decks for you to choose from. Please select your group intuitively. If you are attracted to more than one group, listen to both messages and take those that completely resonate with your current life situation. If you find this reading interesting, make sure to subscribe to Chandraghanta Tarot. With that being said, I'm giving you the time to choose your own pile and I will see you there. Hello my dear group 1. So if you have chosen the first picture on the thumbnail or this particular deck, this is your reading. So let's see what are the important lessons that you have learned in the month of September 2025. The important life lessons group 1 has learned in the month of September 2025. I'm seeing that you had a perspective shift, okay, and that is about how the self love, the importance of self love, okay, how the self love, practicing self love can attract more blessings to your life. That is something you have learned in the month of September in the very beginning. Okay, that is like the most significant lesson that you have learned, and this is like a perspective shift that bring to your life. Okay, this particular realization or this particular lesson and you're understanding that it is not difficult to attract blessings. It is not difficult to be in a higher level frequency. It doesn't take like a lot of time or it's not a Herculean task. You can achieve it by simply loving yourself. That is something you have learned, okay? A very, very important lesson, like a striking lesson I'm hearing, and that actually changed the way that you are viewing about the universe, you know, the spirituality, manifestation, everything. Now you are getting more clarity about how these things work, how you can work with your energy, how you can attract what you want to your reality, because this uh, alone experience or this lesson alone brought this kind of major shift in your perspective, okay, because you attracted a lot of blessings, you attracted a lot of good moments, okay, happy moments, happy news towards you by simply focusing on yourself, by simply prioritizing yourself, loving yourself. And that is something you are like it, like at one moment it become like a realization, like okay, wow, so this is the key, I just need to love myself, I just need to prioritize myself. That is what is raising my vibration, which is attracting more positive things, happy moments, blessings to my life. Okay, so this is like the first and foremost lesson that you have learned, which is a beautiful lesson. Clarify the 10 of Cups. Clarify the Page of Wands. I'm hearing you choose to let go. Okay, by choosing to let go of, like, you decided you had to make this decision, and you, in the month of September, you were like not getting attached to your desires. That is what you have consciously doing. Okay, so if you feel like you're getting too much attached to your manifestation, to your desires, you will immediately try to distract from it. Okay, you are like trying to be as open and receptive as possible in the month of September is what I'm saying. Okay, that brought to you a lot of happiness, a lot of emotional fulfilling moments. Okay, like that is, I'm also hearing a dream come true. So by being open and receptive, by deciding to being open and receptive, you were able to attract your dream, okay, your desire, like a big desire to your reality, which brought happiness to you and to your loved ones, which brought that emotional fulfillment to you and to your loved ones. And again, you, that is another lesson that you have learned. Okay, when you feel like things are beyond your control, when you feel like you have done everything in your capacity to achieve what you want, the make sure that you are also getting detached from it. Okay, by detaching yourself from your desires is highly important. That is a lesson that you have learned. to attract it to your reality, and that you learned through your experience. Okay, and that is something like another precious lesson that you have learned. Again, you're understanding that things are actually much simpler and easy than what you have thought. Okay, when it comes to being in high vibrational frequency, attracting your dream to your reality, all this kind of stuff. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Moon. Okay, so another important lesson, it is mainly for the people who are single, I'm seeing. In order to attract that lifelong commitment, okay, in order to attract that partner, in order to uh, make that, okay, to be in that in your dream relationship, which have that stability, security that you're wishing for, you should be, you should believe that you deserve it first. Okay, like this is very important. Even if you are not seeing any signs of this particular desire coming to your reality, you need to trust your gut feeling, you need to trust yourself, like you need to believe completely that you deserve it. You deserve the type of relationship that you're wishing for, that you're manifesting. Okay, that is a key element in attracting your person to your reality, attracting that unconditional deepest form of love to your reality. And you know it intuitively, you should do it, you should believe that you deserve it. Okay, this is very important. You know it intuitively, but you were not like focusing on it before. But in the month of September, circumstances led you to a point where you understand, like you need to believe what you desire, like, is something you deserve. Okay, this is very important. And when it comes to relationship especially, then only you will be able to attract the type of person, the type of connection that you are desiring in the best way possible. Okay, so most of the time people are like so much focused on their desire, just on their desire. They are not thinking about whether they deserve it, whether they are thinking like, is their desires aligned to them. Okay, is it something that they deserve, or is it something inferior to that or superior to that. Okay, people don't think these kind of things. Okay, and that is actually causing delays in manifestation, or like you feel like a universe ghosted you because like you are not getting any kind of signs, or your desires are not coming to fruition, and you feel like, okay, universe is like just being or ignored you or not acknowledging your efforts. The thing is, universe want you to focus within yourself. You need to have that self introspection, whether you deserve it. Whenever you think about a desire, you need to first and foremost think, is this what you truly deserve or not? Okay, and when you get an answer, like a convincing answer, then only moves to manifesting it. When you get that convincing answer, whether you deserve it or not, it is easier for you to manifest it to your reality. It is easier for you to believe, like, okay, this is my reality, this is something which will be part of my reality. There is no doubt in that, because this is something I deserve because of the so and so reasons. Okay, and that is another code that you have cracked when it comes to manifestations, when it comes to bringing your desire to your reality, kind of stuff. Okay, clarify the Tower. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Another important lesson that you have learned is to, like, when you work towards a particular goal, especially those goals that is like something very far from your current reality, you need to expect a tower moment, definitely. Okay, this is something like you understood. This is something everyone should know. Okay, this is what your perspective is right now. Like when you are manifesting like a completely new reality and you're working towards it, you will experience tower moment. Universe will bring down your current reality. There will be endings, there will be like sudden shift. Okay, things will be happening beyond your control and it will not be easy, but you need to trust the divine and just focus on your actions. Just surrender and focus on your actions and move forward, because there is nothing you can do beyond that. Okay, things will be the shift, the changes, the tower moments, it will happen according to the divine plan. This is like literally divine intervention, and you can't do anything but simply surrender to it and focus on your actions. When you do that, you will go through this shift in a much easier way. Okay, and this shift will be faster, and whatever that doesn't serve you will come to an end. Okay, so this is another lesson that you have learned in the month of September, which is again an important part of manifesting something. Okay, so for group one, all these lessons are connected with manifestation, spirituality. So you learned actually a lot of spiritual related lessons in the month of September. So this is your reading, my dear group one. I hope this reading gives the clarity, the guidance that you are looking for. If you really enjoyed this reading, make sure to subscribe to Chandraghanta Tarot, like this reading, share this reading with your family, your friends, and your loved ones. And please to let me know your feedback on this reading in the comment section. If you want a personal reading, you can send me an email or you can message me through WhatsApp. The contact details is given in the description. I hope to see you in another reading. Sending you a lot of blessings, happiness, and prayer. Wishing you a wonderful time ahead. Bye for now. Hello, my dear group 2. So if you have chosen the second picture on the thumbnail or this particular deck, this is your reading. So let's see what are the important life lessons that you have learned in the month of September 2025. What are the important life lessons the collective belongs to group 2 have learned in the month of September 2025? Okay, we got the 5 of Wands. Clarify the 5 of Wands. Okay, this is related to your career financial matters. Okay, so if you have a career goal or a financial goal or like a goal related to your money, you should be ready to completely dedicate yourself, your energy, your time towards it and work towards it with patience. Okay, it is not going to happen overnight. This is not going to happen like out of blue. You need to take that step, you need to do your part. This is something like inevitable. Okay, no matter how people say that you can manifest everything like just like that, without taking or without much efforts, you are understanding that it's not completely true. Okay, when it comes to every aspect of your life, especially when it comes to career, finance, there are steps that you need to take. If you want a stable, secure new beginning in your life, you need to come out of the self-limiting beliefs, the insecurities, the fear that you have related to your career, related to your the financial goal that you have. Okay, there are certain fears or there are certain doubts that you have, like what happens like when you think about this dream job, or when you think about this dream financial abundance that you want in your life. Okay, and you're understanding it is not easy to come out of it, of these fears, these anxieties, but you should be ready. Okay, you should be facing it. You are not supposed to avoid it, you are not supposed to suppress it, you need to face it. And the best way to face it is to take the actions. Okay, learn about um, the like your fears, why this fear is within you, why you are having these anxious thoughts. Okay, go to that root cause and work on that. That is how you can uproot these kind of fears, anxiety, or stressful thoughts, beliefs from your system, like forever. Okay, and this is very, very crucial when it comes to manifesting your career goal, your finance goal. You need to have a lot of patience, and also you need to work. Without working, no matter how much visualization that you have done or that you are doing, you will not see the result. Okay, because when you work, the more you are dedicating yourself and working towards to achieve this goal by taking the actions, especially like taking actions towards the self-limiting or low vibrational energies or thoughts that you have regarding this particular dream job or dream financial goal, that is like, it's like important. Okay, that is something you need to do. You can't otherwise achieve like a long-term success in it when it comes to your career or finance. You might get some short-term like success, but it will be for a short term, and things will go back to what it was. You will be like in that loop unless you up like removed all these low vibrational energies from your system, which is like preventing you subconsciously, okay, from achieving or that dream job or being in that dream financial state. And you also learn that you need to have that confidence. You should bravely face these challenges. It's not going to go away by itself. You should face it. Okay, we got the two of wheels. Clarify the two of wheels. Okay, three of wands. Clarify the three of wands. Star. I'm seeing another important lesson is like whenever you have to make a choice in your life, okay, to in order to bring balance and harmony into your life in any aspect of your life, okay. If you want to experience that positivity, that balance, harmony, energy in that particular area of your life for long term, you need to go with that option or that path which will bring progress to you. Okay, which will bring the progress and also which will give you the space to like work towards your goals, which will help you to you know, take that steps or take that effort with confidence. You are not supposed to like focus on something which is like a shortcut. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. So if you want like that long term balance, harmony in your life in any a particular area of your life, go with the path or go with the option where you will, where it is like progressive. Okay, it should be progressive like forever, and also which will give you that space to grow, which will give you that space to work towards your goals, like your next level goals. Okay, which will give you that energy or which will give you that environment to do all these things, to grow in general. It should be progressive in every manner. Okay, and it should not be something like a shortcut. You are not supposed to choose anything shortcut. Okay, laziness is not something you can have if you are having big goals. This is the lesson that you have learned. Even if you are doing manifestation, even if you are doing like, even if you are like taking actions, okay, you are not supposed to be lazy. If you are lazy, you can't expect things to happen quickly in the way you want. Okay, you will experience delays, you will experience challenges. So, and also staying positive. Okay, this particular path, that one that you're choosing, it should be able to make you stay positive with your thoughts. Okay, when it comes to your goals, when it comes to your future in general. So always remember to choose the path that will make you feel all these things, like progressive energy, which will make you like, which will give you that space where you are comfortable, where you are getting that energy to move forward with more confidence. Okay, more which will make you feel inspired to dream big. That is the path that you should always choose. Okay. Another important lesson that you have learned is to like how important is to let go of overthinking tendency. Okay, how the overthinking can itself sabotage the good things coming your way. Okay, how it can cause delays, how it can like make you miss that opportunity to bring this new beginning in your life. So overthinking is something like you should completely release from your system. That is very, very important. That is something you have learned in the month of September. So you might have missed something, some sort of opportunity, or something you wished for delayed just because of your overthinking. Okay, you realized it. It's not only that it happened, but you also realize that okay, I'm overthinking about this whole situation, and that is what it is making worse. That is what it is making things more complicated. I need to work on my overthinking tendency. Okay, that is something I'm seeing that you this here the fight here is with your overthinking. Okay, with your that side of you where you overthink anything and everything, especially regarding the future. And this is another important lesson that you have learned. If you want to attract something, if you want to bring more happiness, more joy, okay, like a new fresh chapter filled with happiness, love, it can be in any area of your life. But if you want that, you are not supposed to overthink like how you will survive in that new chapter, about like what problems that you will face, how you, like what if you faced a lot of challenges and you couldn't handle it and you sabotage things. This is the way you're overthinking, like this new chapter haven't happened yet, but you are already thinking about the problems that you might face in that new chapter. Okay, how you will lose your like the things that you have attained, and how things can get more chaotic. Okay, so this level of thinking, you're understanding it is very toxic, it is harmful for yourself. Okay, and it is also actually the reason that you're missing a lot of good opportunities to open a new chapter in your life, or to get into this new phase in your life that you desperately want. And you are understanding that your stress levels are increasing because of this overthinking tendency, and you understand that you need to work towards it. Okay, you need to focus on working, like the top priority should be working on your overthinking tendency and to bring it under control. Then only, no matter whatever you manifest or whatever you work towards it, you will be able to experience it in your reality. Okay. Another important lesson that you have learned is about how self love can bring you that ultimate glow up. Okay. So, like, I'm seeing you focusing on yourself, or you got the opportunities to focus on yourself, to actually prioritizing your dreams, your wishes, and making it, taking like make or get fulfilled the wishes that you can at the moment, and work towards the wishes that you have, like which needs some sort of work. um, you're understanding prioritizing yourself, your dreams, your goals. This is like, this is not just making it will make your life better, yes, definitely, but it will also help you to step into your authentic self. Okay, which will bring that ultimate glow up. Yes, it will cause a tower moment, but it will happen, this tower moment will be happening within you. This tower moment is about you realizing how inferiorly you treated yourself, how poorly you treated yourself, okay, how you allowed all these negative or toxic people to get near you, okay, cause you pain. You're realizing it, okay, you're understanding it, and that understanding in itself is bringing that change in you. That understanding is what bringing this change and helping you to step into your authentic self, where you are being yourself unapologetically, you're prioritizing yourself, okay, and you are not feeling bad about it. Actually, you're enjoying that phase, okay, you feel life more beautiful, you feel more peaceful. Yeah, it is not something which will impress everyone around you, but it is bringing good energies towards you, it is making you feel good, it is helping you to attract the good things, the desires that you want into your life, okay. You are actually keeping a standard or establishing a standard, and people are like supposed to meet it, okay, they don't have any other choice. It is causing frustration in some, but it actually some people are really happy that you established a standard. And also you're meeting people, like you are coming across the energies who actually in alignment with the standard that you keep. So all these are is actually making you realize that you have done the right thing. Okay, yes, it was kind of a roller coaster journey, but you know if this is for your highest good and you are enjoying that end result. The change is happening within you as a person, and also the how the people around you perceiving you, how they treat you. There are changes in all these things, and you are enjoying it as well. Now we feel like this is the right way, okay. So these are the lessons that you have learned, my dear group 2, in the month of September 2025. I hope you really enjoyed this reading. If you do, make sure to subscribe to Chandraghanta Tarot, like this reading, share this reading with your family, your friends, and your loved ones. And please let me know your feedback on this reading in the comment section. If you want a personal reading, you can send me an email or you can message me through WhatsApp. The contact details is given in the description. I hope to see you in another reading. Sending you a lot of blessings, happiness, and prayer. Wishing you a wonderful time ahead. Bye for now. Hello my dear group 3. So if you have chosen the third picture on the thumbnail of this particular deck, this is your reading. So let's see what are the important lessons that you have learned in the month of September 2025. So what are the important lessons group 3 has learned in the month of September 2025? Clarify. Okay. Multiple cards. Okay. Clarify the 10 of Swords. Thank you. 4. The important lesson that you have learned, the first and foremost important lesson that you have learned is about the importance of being in the present moment, okay, and also trusting the universe, surrendering to the universe, and moving, flowing, like go with the flow. How doing these things can bring more happiness, more fulfillment, and make your life more joyous, okay. This is something that you have learned in the month of September. So you might be like you have uh, experimented it, is what I'm hearing, okay. You feel like, okay, I need to experiment, I should try to be in the present moment as much as possible, and maybe you have done that, okay. In the month of September you have done that, and what happened is it you were in the present, you are not thinking, you took actions or you took the necessary um, measures to not to focus on your past or in your future. You were in the present, you were like focused on the things that you need to handle at this moment, okay, and you were like just surrendered to the universe, especially regarding your desires which you feel like it's difficult to attain. You surrender it to the universe and you just take actions that you can, okay, to achieve it. But you attracted a lot of good things, a lot of like there is a lot of good news came to you regarding your manifestations. You see a lot of results, okay, in your hard work, and not, in general your life were more happy and joyous, you enjoyed your life more than before, and that is like the number one lesson that you have learned in the month of September. Okay, clarify the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Six of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, King of Wands. Fine. So, another important lesson that you have learned is regarding your goals. Okay, it is not necessary or it is not mandatory for you to face your challenges alone. Sometimes universe will send certain people who are more experienced. Okay, in the phase that you are going through, they might be more experienced in it, and you need to receive. You need to accept their suggestions, their help. Okay, it will help you to reach your goal in a more easier way. Okay, it is like you're understanding there's a smarter way to achieve your goals. Okay, it is okay to accept support, advices, suggestions from people, certain people who truly understand what you're going through. Okay, and they will give you certain insights, and these are very precious, and if you follow these insights, okay, you will achieve your goals much faster. Things will be more easier. This is something you realized, or you learned in the month of September 2025. Okay, clarify the Two of Wands. Clarify okay, another important lesson that you have learned is about pursuing your goals with confidence. Okay, even after you are not seeing result, or even after you have received rejection, it is like if you don't give up on your goals. Okay, if you truly believe that you deserve it and you work towards it by not focusing on what didn't work, or by not focusing on the rejections. Okay, um, just you will definitely achieve it. You will be like you will make that goal your reality. Okay, it is not impossible. You will realize that nothing is impossible for you by doing in that way. So the important lesson that you have learned regarding achieving your goals is, first of all, not focusing on the rejections. Okay, on focusing on what didn't work. Okay, staying out of that victim mentality and taking responsibility for your action is what you have learned. That is very, very significant in your life's journey. This is something you understand. That is that decision alone, okay, by not being in victim mentality and taking responsibility for your actions, can bring progress. It can bring happiness. Okay, it will be able to achieve your goals. Okay, so another important lesson that you have learned is about the importance of taking the initiative to let go of the past. You shouldn't wait for any auspicious moment, or like someone else to come to erase everything from your past. You should be the one taking the responsibility by yourself to erase the past and creating space for this new beginning to come. Okay, and then only you will be able to achieve that stability, the security, that long-term success in your life that you want. And you need to trust yourself for that. You need to First of all, understand that you have that strength, the ability, the skills to do all these things by yourself, to erase your past, to come out of your past. Okay, you are not weak, you are actually very, very strong, you're very powerful, but you need to realize it. Okay, and the importance of realizing it and stepping into that version of yours is very significant, and you will be able to do that once you take that first step, okay, with an intention to let go of your past, to create space for what the universe has in store for you. And you are understanding, like you are experiencing, or like you are seeing the result by of doing that. Okay, you are seeing that progress happening in your life, that developments happening in your life. Okay, the blessings coming to your life, and you're understanding that you have done the right thing. And this is like very important for everyone as well, to taking the responsibility. Okay, taking things into your hands, especially related to things, like things related to past, energies related to past. You shouldn't wait for someone else to come and to heal it for you. You should be the one taking that responsibility. Okay, you should be the one like deciding, okay, I should release this past. By holding on to the past is not bringing any progress to my life. It will not bring progress. It will like keep me in a stagnant state, and I don't want to be in that energy. If I want to bring change, if I want to bring long-term success, I should let go of his past, and I should be the one doing it. Okay, yes. And these are the important lessons that you have learned in the month of September 2025, my dear group 3. I really hope you enjoyed this reading and this reading resonated with you. If it does, make sure to subscribe to Chandraghanta Tarot, like this reading, share this reading, hype this reading, and comment your feedback as well. If you want a personal reading, you can send me an email or you can message me through WhatsApp. The contact details is given in the description. I hope to see you in another reading. Sending you a lot of blessings, happiness, and prayer, and wishing you a wonderful time ahead. Bye for now. Thank you.